something to you guys. You guys have been awesome to us for many, many years. You guys have been instrumental in putting on events during the pandemic. And I want to thank you guys so much. Here at the Toyota Center, UFC is number 1, number 2, number 3. The Eagles are number 4, and the UFC is number 5. Top 5 all-time gates at the Toyota Center. We love you, Houston. Thank you very much. John.
Yes, sir. Start with you, Israel, if we could. Obviously, you know, the narrative in this fight has been that Rob made wholesale changes and fixed everything between the first fight and the second. And you said, yes, he's improved. I'm curious, how much can a guy change at this point in his career?
He's young. He's actually younger than me. I know I look fresh, but he's younger than me. So he's made a lot of improvements in his game. But you guys have to understand, from tough nationals to being the UFC middleweight champion, this guy did a lot of work, and he ran through everyone till he ran into me. And then I stopped that shit. But the last 3 fights, he has done what he's always done. He's improved, but he's always been a beast. But I'm a different beast with the same animal.
And Israel, just to follow up on that, rematches are kind of a theme for you in your career right now, right? It seems like there could be some more coming after this. But I just ask you, what do you think you gained the most after being in there once with somebody? What is it that you benefit the most from?
After beating them, you're in their head. I was already there anyway, but you're already in their head once you beat them the way I did it last time. You can't get over that. It takes a lot of work, and I feel like he's done the work. He's admitted what I was telling him, what I was saying through 2019 leading up to the fight. I was calling it as I see it. And I'm glad he finally admitted that I was right. So yeah, I still have, properties in there rent-free.
Rob, for you, obviously, clearly you were not happy with the way things went the first time around, but I'm just curious, you changed a lot of things, but was there anything you learned in that 8.5 minutes in the cage with Izzy that you can use to your advantage this time around?
Yeah, one of the things I learned is tricky to hit. I'll tell you that much. It's a pain to hit. Honestly, as you were saying, I've made a lot of changes in the last few years, but you can't reinvent the wheel. I've just been making slight improvements, trying to get better, trying to be more diverse. And honestly, I put the work in, and I'm excited to get in there again with him and just to test myself. I guess the rematch is just a good way for me to gauge how far I've come or how far I've got to go. And I look forward to getting in there with him. Honestly, it really interests me, this fight.
And there was so much tension the first time around, right? It was such an emotional thing, and you've been so much more relaxed this time. So I'm just curious, this fight, is it a guy that you don't like and you want to go in there and you want to damage, or is it just an athletic competition for you?
I think I was just venting on him, to be honest. I was feeling the pressure from a lot of different avenues, and I wasn't happy with a lot of different things, and I was just angling it towards him, to be honest. Yeah, I've let all that go. I'm pretty cool now. I am quite happy with everything, very happy with the process, very happy with where I am, with the work that I put in. And I look forward to getting in there across from him and getting to work.
Thanks, Rob.
Question for Izzy and Rob. What are the chances of you guys doing a shui after your fight on Saturday?
First of all, my mom's here, and she's a nurse. She already warned me about the dangers of putting someone else's bacteria in your mouth. So with my mom being here, that's a big no-no.
Rob, what about you?
Sober, 0, but...
And Dana, I had a question for you around Joe Rogan. There's been a lot of controversy with him.
First off, let me take this one. Hold up. I'm black. I can take this one. Look.
What were...
No. There's a lot of cunts in this game. There's a lot of snakes in this game. I've been in this fight game since 2008. And Joe Rogan is one of the nicest, coolest, humble motherfuckers I've had the pleasure of working with. Understand that? Hey, it's just, fuck the noise, man. You know what they're trying to do. You can't control the man, and he's got the biggest platform in the world right now. So that's my nigga, Joe Rogan. Fuck the noise.
Going off that, what words of advice would you give to Joe Rogan to shut out all the noise around him?
Do what I said. Fuck the noise. Just keep doing you, Joe. Have some mushrooms. Keep doing you.
Thank you.
Israel down here to your left got the direction right today, I think. I know I noticed you're wearing a chain around your neck. I can't exactly see what it is.
Oh yeah, this is a moment from the UFC NFC Strike Collection. It's just a
R112.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you gotta talk to the company, talk to the big boss. But yeah, this is a moment that's from the UFC 243 when I took out Robertwhittaker. It's on replay, and it just shows the moment over and over and over and over and over again. But this weekend I'm looking to create another moment. So yeah, this is fun.
Rob, your thoughts on Israel wearing that around his neck?
He beat me the first time. He's got bragging rights. You know, like, what do I do? If I won the first time, I'd be stomping around as well. It's a cool necklace.
Maybe for the trilogy, you'll have your own NFT around your neck at the press conference.
Let's see what happens, huh?
And then so at what stage in your career did you conquer yourself?
Many times. My brand Engage has a new campaign. We're all fighters. Every day we're fighters. Everyone in here is a fighter. You know, so every single day. There's sometimes, look, I'm human. You know, I do some superhuman things, but I'm human. There's sometimes during this camp I wake up and, you know, it's like 4 weeks out from the fight, my body's sore, you know, I'm feeling tired. But then that fight, to get out of the bed, get to the gym and get work done, that's me beating myself. And I've done that a lot this camp. I always defeat myself in the best way possible. So yeah, we're all fighters.
You've also been quoted saying that when I'm having fun, I'm the best in the world. And I know recently you've said that you can get bored in fights. So how do you ensure that you have fun on Saturday night?
One thing I've said throughout this week for myself is tapping into my younger self, the Izzy that was really passionate about learning. And when I said I never lost my passion for this game, but I got bored in my last fight because, I mean, you guys saw those deadly strikes in the end of the 5th round, right? Damn. You know, but yeah, like for me, it's about staying excited, staying in it. So I think with this guy right here, the way he fought last time, he brought the fight. And everyone knows if you bring the fight, I will fight. And I'm looking forward to fighting this weekend. That's my guy, Blood Diamond. I implore you guys, don't wait till the main card. Go to the first fight of the night and watch my teammate Blood Diamond do work. Because me and him have been through so much together. We've been in China, we've been all around the world. Blackout, you know, and Black Jag as well, Carlos Alberg. CKB always comes through with a 3-peat, and this time we're going to repeat the 3-peat. And Blood Diamond, I'm telling you, expect the unexpected. Trust.
Question for Dave. Question for the chap, Izzy. Right here. Rob actually has spoken very highly about your takedown defense, and he said something along the lines of, if anyone could do it, they would, and that you have very long limbs. Do you think that to you, does that sound like it's a psych, or do you feel like he's just going to try to strike with you?
I think he's being honest. I do have really good takedown defense. He's a smart man, and I think he has a lot of smart people in his team. Even my coaches admitted it. They know what they're in for, and he knows I'm a hard fight. But yeah, he's being honest. I'll say that.
Okay, Israel, today's the anniversary of your fight with Anderson Silva. I'm curious, how much more work do you have to do to get to his level of legacy?
I'm not chasing that. Like, I don't chase those numbers. I know I probably have like a few fights before I have the longest reigning blah, blah, blah. But I don't really chase those. For me, it's all about one fight at a time. Because if I fail this next fight, then all that's fucked up. You know, it's gone in the trash. But one fight at a time, and right now I'm focused on the Reaper.
Rob, for you, there's a lot of talk about how much you've changed since the first fight, but how much do you think Israel's changed?
He's a good fighter, man. You can see the levels. You can see the level difference between us and the rest of the division. There's a reason why he's at the top at the moment. He's a phenomenal fighter. I couldn't beat him the first time, and I've had to put in a lot of work to try and give him another run.
Questions for Robert. How much different was the process of assessing Israel and developing your game plan for this one?
Obviously, I had to take this rematch with Adesanya with a lot more gravity and respect. Coming off a loss, you have to look at a lot of different things. I've been watching his previous fights, his recent fights, and they've all looked phenomenal. I've watched our tape back and seen the things that I could have done better, things that I could have done differently.
And also for Robert, how much different does this fight week feel from the first matchup?
Yeah, night and day. It's now I'm enjoying this one. This is a great city. It's a great place, and this fight week is nice. I guess taking the fight week differently. It's I don't know. It's good. It's nice and relaxed. It's chill. It feels like work. It is work, but we're here. I'm enjoying it. I'm in a good mood, and the things between me and Izzy has been quite civil. So it's like we're in a really good place. I think we're going to put on a really outstanding show on Saturday.
Thank you. For Israel, I wanted to ask what it's been like and how you're able to embrace the pressure of being a headliner.
I said that from the jump. Pressure makes diamonds, and I'm used to that. You see me, I'm shining right now. But yeah, I'm used to it. I'm used. I said it even before we fought last time because I could feel it. Eugene said something when he stepped in the cage. He looked at me and he goes, "You can see it," and I was like, "Yeah, I know," because you could see the moment weigh in on him, and he was denying it the whole time. Obviously, he had to. He couldn't tell me, "Yeah, I'm feeling the pressure, bro. Fucking hell, this is crazy." But yeah, we could feel that. We could see that. And for me, I'm used to this. Pressure is an acquired taste. It's a really acquired taste. And yeah, I keep talking live.
Thank you.